Welcome back. Jet Legends 2025 has begun with a series of major defense developments that have captured global attention, especially in the context of India's rapidly evolving military capabilities and shifting geopolitical dynamics. Three key updates stand out: speculation surrounding Armenia's possible cancellation of the Tejas deal, India's ambitious CATS UCAV program gearing up for its first flight by 2027, and the Indian Navy's significant A superscript 17,995 Crore procurement step involving the MH-60R Romeo helicopters. Each of these updates tells a larger story about global military trends, strategic partnerships, and the advances shaping the future of warfare. The first major development revolves around the question that has sparked widespread debate: has Armenia cancelled its deal to acquire India's Tejas fighter jets? The deal, which initially made headlines as a potential breakthrough for India's defense exports, has reportedly faced certain hurdles. Armenia has been modernizing its military since its conflict with Azerbaijan, seeking new alliances and reliable equipment. India's Tejas Mk-1 not praised for its modern avionics, reliability, and competitive pricing was seen as a feasible option for Armenia's Air Force. However, reports from multiple defense circles suggest that Armenia may be reconsidering or even stepping back from the agreement, citing internal operational concerns, geopolitical pressure, and timelines. While HAL has not confirmed any cancellation, the speculation is enough to stir global interest because the Tejas deal was symbolic. It showcased India as a rising defense exporter. Some experts believe that Armenia is not cancelling the deal outright but renegotiating delivery schedules due to its financial constraints and priority changes after recent regional tensions. Others argue that Armenia may be facing diplomatic pressure, as buying advanced jets from India could complicate its relations with certain nations. What remains clear is that the Tejas export journey is still very much alive, and India has already received interest from multiple countries, including the Philippines, Egypt, and Argentina. Even if Armenia steps back, India's confidence in the Tejas program remains strong, supported by increasing Mk-1A production, improved indigenous systems, and future variants like Mk-2 and the MK. The second major update is a major milestone in India's defense innovation. The CATS UCAV is set for its first test flight by 2027. Developed by HAL and DRDO, the Combat Air Teaming System, CATS, represents the future of warfare, where artificial intelligence, autonomous systems, and manned-unmanned teaming come together. CATS Warrior, the flagship UCAV in the project, is designed to fly alongside manned platforms like the Tejas, acting as a loyal wingman. It can carry precision-guided munitions, perform deep strike missions, gather real-time intelligence, and even engage targets without putting pilots at risk. The significance of the CATS program cannot be overstated. It positions India among a small number of countries working on advanced UCAV swarming programs alongside the US, Russia, China, and Australia. The idea is to give a single-man aircraft the power of a miniature air force by deploying multiple autonomous drones. CATS Hunter, another drone under this project, is expected to function as a low-cost cruise missile that can operate independently or in swarms. CATS Alpha and CATS Infinity add to the ecosystem by enabling long-range capability and high-risk missions. The announcement that CATS UCAV will undergo flight testing by 2027 reflects both technological maturity and a clear roadmap. India is increasingly embracing AI-driven defense technologies, recognizing that future wars will be won not just by fighter jets but by networks of smart, adaptive, and unmanned systems. The world's air forces are transitioning in the same direction, and India's entry into this arena is a statement of its growing defense ambition. CATS has the potential to transform India's aerial warfare edge, offering a mix of speed, survivability, and cost-effectiveness. The third major defense update of 2025 is India's A superscript 17,995 Crore progress on the MH-60R helicopter acquisition, a key step towards strengthening naval aviation. The MH-60R Romeo, manufactured by Lockheed Martin, is considered the most advanced multi-role maritime helicopter in the world, equipped with cutting-edge sensors, torpedoes, anti-ship missiles, and advanced communication systems. It is the backbone helicopter of the U.S. Navy and multiple allied forces. The Romeo's arrival is crucial for India because the Indian Navy has long required modern maritime helicopters capable of anti-submarine warfare, ASW, anti-surface warfare, ASO, and search and rescue operations. The Indian Ocean region is witnessing growing submarine activity, especially from China, making ASW capabilities more important than ever. The MH-60R brings India a huge capability boost, enabling the Navy to detect enemy submarines at long distances, operate seamlessly with U.S. systems, and secure India's maritime interests. The A superscript 17,995 Crore step in the procurement process ensures that the helicopters, weapons packages, support infrastructure, and training systems remain on schedule. A modern Navy depends on the quality of its aviation wing, and the MH-60R is the backbone of India's next-generation naval aviation strategy. The integration of Romeos with frontline warships, including future destroyers and frigates, enhances India's blue water capability. It also strengthens the Indo-Pacific partnerships between India and the United States, reinforcing their cooperation and keeping the region stable and secure. Together, these three defense updates highlight a deeper trend. India is rapidly modernizing its armed forces while expanding its partnerships worldwide. Defense exports, indigenous unmanned systems, and advanced maritime platforms are all part of India's long-term vision to become a major global power in defense and technology. The Armenia Tejas controversy shows the complexities of modern defense diplomacy. The CATS program showcases India's innovation potential, and the MH-60R deal underlines the importance of strong international partnerships. As 2025 progresses, more developments are expected across aerospace, maritime, and land systems. But one thing is clear: India's defense journey is accelerating, and the world is watching closely. Whether it's the future of unmanned warfare, the rise of Indian exports, or the strengthening of naval capabilities, these updates mark the beginning of a dynamic era for India's military modernization.